Do you have any hope of an economic recovery this year?
This year, I think towards the second half of the year, particularly in the fourth quarter, this is hopeful. But this is very much depend not just on ourselves, but number one, the coronavirus situation globally. Because if globally this is under control, then a lot of economic activities can be revived. And secondly, the relationship between the US and China, particularly on the trade front, that would affect our foreign trade. And also thirdly, when at the moment, when we get the coronavirus situation under control and the society back to a stable environment, we are going to encourage our own consumption. Say, for example, the $10,000 scheme for every eligible Hong Kong citizen.
People are still waiting for that, by the way.
It's coming soon.
That's been a big complaint of local people, that they haven't gotten their checks yet.
Yeah, we heard that. We are working very hard to
Why
set
did
up
it
the
take
system.
so long?
Well, say, for example, in the US, you pay tax on a pay-as-you-earn basis. We pay tax once in a year. And we have also a very stringent Data Privacy Act. The data we gather from our citizens from different sources cannot be used for this particular purpose.
More stimulus needed, and where and how?
Well, we are working very hard to roll out the stimulus package that we have outlined in the budget and 2 rounds of anti-epidemic fund. Wait till these measures are all rolled out before we decide the third one.
Well, first quarter GDP growth was down 8.9% year
Yes.
over year. I think the worst on record.
Yes.
Is that the worst for this year? And do you have any reason yet that you can give us that you might have to revise your full year forecast again? I think it's for a contraction of 4 to 7% for the full year, right?
We will be doing another update in August as part of our regular process.
What are the tea leaves telling you right now?
Well, very much depend on external virus situation and the economic recovery in Western countries. Yes, we suffer dearly in the first quarter, but globally, I think we are in a global deep recession because of the virus.
Are you seeing any indications of capital flight?
Well, facts and figures speak louder than words. Ever since the announcement of the intention to legislate national security law, the Hong Kong dollar to US dollar convertibility undertaking has all along been on the strong side. When I talk to the banks, when I talk to the private wealth management individuals, when I talk to Hong Kong MA, in fact, there is no obvious outflow of capital.
The local news, though, shows signs of people a little bit worried. I mean, local money exchanges running out of US dollars, or they're lining up to get US dollars or other currencies. That's happened in the past in times of crises. People seem to want to get hard currencies. Is that just a temporary phenomenon right now, or is that an indication that there are some deep-rooted concerns in society?
I do not believe this phenomenon is a reflection of any deep-rooted issues as such. I would say this is a short-term anxiety and sentiment. Last year, during the social turmoil, we saw similar phenomenon. And in fact, last year, when we went through those difficulties, our financial market had been operating very smoothly. And again, there was no obvious capital outflow. The total deposits in the banking system at the end of last year, compared to the beginning of last year, registered a very modest 1% growth. And so far, this in the past 4 months, in the past 10 days, we did not observe any obvious capital outflow.